Hey folks, good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you see this. Welcome to the channel. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country. I am doing a gift request today. And Penny Hedlund has been on a Sistersmith tear. And so have I, because I've done 3 reactions to their songs, and all of them have been above a 9. Like one of them, I think, was a 9.7 or 9.8. I couldn't even believe it. Their harmonies are just unbelievable. And I am doing Sistersmith's song Sober. And Sistersmith is 2 sisters and another bandmate friend whose last name is Smith. So there you have Sistersmith. And so Penny made a gift to the channel for me to react to this song Sober. So thank you, Penny. And let's see what's going on here. I hope your new position at your new job is wonderful too. I love knowing those little tidbits so I could say something nice. Yeah, that's just the way I roll. All right, Sistersmith, Sober. Yeah, these are always somber type songs, but we'll see where this one goes. Dramatic. Movie companies are going to start hiring these girls.
For you once was foolish enough, but I did it again and considered it love. Don't be too quick to envy or judge. I'm holding out for hope, but it's still not enough.
There is nothing cliche about these ladies. Nothing cliche. Nothing yet could I look. None of their songs have I said, wow, I've heard that before in some manifestation. Yeah, they totally beat to their own drum. I don't even think it's a drum they beat to. They're that unique.
I considered you a stranger. You disagreed when I tried to explain. You ignored me. Being with you always felt like a chore, till I burned my record to listen to yours.
I don't know what that means.
I wanna be sober, 'cause I'm getting
I'm curious to see. I don't think they're going to. I don't think they're going to change what's been revealed so far lyrically about the setting, the scheme, and what's going on here, but just I think this whole thing is about going back to a time prior to when they'd met. I think sobriety is not about alcohol. I just think sobriety is like a substitute for pain. And she wants to go back to a time when she's younger, before all this stuff happened with him, so she could go back. Because when you're younger, you're sober. You don't start drinking until you're older, type of thing. It's at some age. But that's the sense that I get. Like Little Big Towns, when I die, I don't want to die sober, because love is intoxicating. And I think that's the impetus here. Wow. Yeah, their harmonies are sirenic. I mean, it's, you would just, no matter what you were doing, like if there were like two rooms, like two wedding rooms, for example, and like there's a reception in one, a reception in the other, and you leave the one reception room to like go out in the hallway or go out to the bathroom or whatever, and you hear them singing in the other reception room, you'd be like, oh, I want to go over there. And then it'd be very difficult to leave, regardless of what was going on in the reception that you were at. Their harmonies are just otherworldly. It's such a I love doing this channel for this. I love who you can't plan your own life. I mean, you do on a certain level, but other times you get involved in something and it sort of takes off. And this is one of these sweet pleasures where I hear something like this, and I love the contemplative part of life. I love thinking. I love pondering. I love thinking back to sort of off the beaten track type things, like how did they meet? What were the criteria? How did their voices blend the way they do? When you have so many musicians worldwide doing a lot of things, every so often something is going to merge, like Chris Stapleton. Like, where did that guy come from? Like, how is he, or how is Michael Jordan in his era so dominant? Like, and in this case, how do these voices gel in such a deep, rich way that's so unique? You can't even pigeonhole them as country. It's almost like their own genre. And I said this in a couple of their other songs. One of them, I'm like, the first time I made a comment to this effect was, I'd be surprised if a major artist didn't pick that song up of theirs. I forget which one it was. And then the next time I commented, I said, I'd be surprised if like Emotion picked, a film company or however that industry works, if I don't think they option songs or artists. I think they just pay a royalty for them. But I would be surprised if that song and they didn't get picked up or asked to do a score or part of one for made for television movie, could be a movie, a Netflix thing, whatever. And this one just has me saying I'm just be very surprised if they didn't get picked up by someone. Absolutely just shocked, because their voices rivet you, and you can feel it, and yet you can't pigeonhole it. So yeah, and the song too, obviously about a relationship that was horrible that she wished she'd never gotten into. The character in this song, but before she'd met him, I think I couldn't make out all the lyrics, but I think in the end it was, I hope you choke on the lies you told. Something, I think that was the lyric, and that's an aggressive lyric, but it sounds like, I mean, maybe the guy could have been that bad that you would actually sing something like that. And this isn't like Taylor Swifting per se. Taylor Swift, she would date a guy, they'd break up, she'd write a song about him without mentioning his name, but everybody knew who it was. And but in I mean, songs are taken from real life, and this one may actually have been, I don't know who wrote it. I don't do research. I just like reacting, and then you guys could fill in the pieces behind the scenes. But I'm gonna rate the song. I mean, it's one of these things where it's like, how do you rate a Jason Isbell song against another Jason Isbell song, or John Prine, or Chris Stapleton, as I'd mentioned? It's just they're so good on so many levels. It's like this, not sensory, it's contemplation overload, and I freaking love that. I'm gonna come in with a 9.3. That's the number to hit me when I thought about it, but I love being challenged like this to figure out, how do I even speak on such relative beauty? I mean, there it is. So, Penny, thank you for that again. And Sistersmith, Penny's been letting me know in the comments anyway that you've been seeing these. So kudos to you. This is beautiful. But we'll be following, I will be anyway, your career, and I'm sure Penny's going to keep enlightening me to what your new works are and such. And feel free to comment yourselves. Let people know in the comments what you're doing. What the folks on the channel love interacting with the artists, and the artists do interact with them, and it's a treat. So if you're up for that, help yourself. Okay, folks, there you go. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.